Yet another one. Good run today. Um, just posted on Instagram a different reflection, but want to kind of dedicate this channel more to education or things inspired by education and the non-ministries and separation. So just still reflecting on my run, but going back and thinking about the elements of a new educational paradigm. And it has to start, or my belief, it should start with the end in mind. And of course, the big principle, or one of the big principles in that, is the establishment of a new world, a new reality. And if we believe that Allah came to make us into a nation of gods, then that educational system should help usher in that. And we don't believe that God is a spook or a mystery, but we believe that he works through real live human beings. So what that means to me, in order to do that, is that the thinking of the people have to change. And the best system that we have in order to change the thinking of people is the educational system. But that educational system has to be rethought so that it reflects the goals and intentions and desires. Now, how does that tie into self-improvement? For me in particular, a student of the self-improvement study guides, is that one thing is that there's a formula that's provided in that course of study. And that formula is self-examination, self-analysis, and self-correction, which quickens in us the self-accusing spirit, which leads to our resurrection. So as if we have a goal in mind, and in the course of study self-improvement, there's a general representation on what the goal of that course of study is. And that is community development and self-improvement. So how does that apply to a new educational paradigm? How does that connect to developing the educational system? And how do we apply that formula of self-improvement to that? And my thought on that is that process of self-improvement has to constantly be in place, and we have to constantly be looking at and evaluating and analyzing and correcting what our practices are. So if the goal is not clear, then it becomes challenging to produce the final product. So as we move forward to establishing a new world, new reality, we have to constantly be engaged in making sure that we're clear on what the goal is, examining what that goal is, analyzing that goal is, and tightening it up, correcting it, and finding where there may be weaknesses and flaws. And in addition to that, that same thing has to do with our application and our approach to it. We have to constantly be engaged in the process of examining what we're doing, analyzing, and getting the understanding if it's working, and making the corrections where they need to be. So until next time, peace, elevate.